From the inside, Moonmaker leaves along with Dilly Gap between horses Keystone Wesley. From the outside, that's Tigerific up into fourth. Getting away in the fifth spot is Sleepwalk. Next comes Quite a Tan, followed by Max Taxi, and make that Dr. A.B. Max Taxi away last. They hit the backstretch. Moonmaker up front. Tigerific coming on the outside with Dilly Gap in there third. 2 lanes further back to Keystone Wesley. Now Moonmaker gets a tap from Les and moves on. Dilly Gap gets second. Tigerific can get in there third now. In front of Keystone Wesley, the quarter was 28-1 around the turn. Moonmaker. Moonmaker's going to cut it out. Dilly Gap gets a 2-hole trip. Tigerific now in there third. Coming to the outside from fourth, that's Keystone Wesley. Sleepwalk picks up that cover as they come by the stands. On the way toward the half, Moonmaker on top. Then it's Dilly Gap. Here comes Keystone Wesley. Tigerific is inside. Covered up Sleepwalk, also out Quite a Tan. Followed by the trailers Max Taxi on the outside and Dr. A.B. trails in 58-4. Into the turn once again, Moonmaker continues to lead Dilly Gap. Keystone Wesley is up on the outside, followed by Tigerific and Sleepwalk on the outside. Then it's Quite a Tan, Dr. A.B. and Max Taxi. They move midway up the backstretch. Moonmaker leads it by 3 parts of a length. On the outside, that's Keystone Wesley. Dilly Gap, a good trip. Sleepwalk is out there in fourth. Next comes Tigerific, who's not keeping up. Outside, alongside of Tigerific is Quite a Tan. 3/4 now, 128-3, midway final turn. Moonmaker. Here comes Sleepwalk swinging up 3 wide. Dilly Gap needs some room, dropping back. Keystone Wesley swinging out also is Quite a Tan off the turn. They turn from Moonmaker. Moonmaker with here comes Dilly Gap, and Dilly Gap on the outside wins it. Dilly Gap throws away Moonmaker, and very close for third between Sleepwalk and Quite a Tan, 158. They're off along the inside. RTD with Like Mike Mindale. I Want to Score on the outside as they hit the first turn. It's RTD with Like Mike Mindale. I Want to Score. Going to get in there third in front of Smiles for Miles, who's fourth. Racing in the fifth spot, Soul Diver. Then it's Fin Flam Man, Chief Relum, and Metatros as they move up the back stretch. On the front, RTD. I Want to Score now comes to the outside as they go to the quarter, and RTD gets a tap of the whip. So I Want to Score has to go back in there third, and they go into the far turn now. The opening quarter was 29 flat. On the front, the leader is RTD, followed by Like Mike Mindale. I Want to Score back in third. Then it's Smiles for Miles, about 3 or 4 lanes, Soul Diver. Then it's Fin Flam Man, Chief Relum, and Metatros. As they come by the stands, RTD leads it by 2 lanes. Like Mike Mindale, followed by I Want to Score. Next comes Smiles for Miles. To the outside is Fin Flam Man. Then it's Soul Diver. 3 lanes to Chief Relum, another 4 to Metatros. 59 for the half as they move around the turn toward the back stretch. RTD. RTD continues to lead. In second is Like Mike Mindale. I Want to Score is third. Then it's another length and a half or 2 back to Smiles for Miles as they move up the back stretch. RTD has the lead over Like Mike Mindale. I Want to Score outside but not gaining any ground. Smiles for Miles moves through inside and waits for racing room. Then it's Fin Flam Man. 3/4, 129-3 into the final turn. Up front, RTD, Like Mike Mindale, and I Want to Score. Smiles for Miles toward the inside, then it's Fin Flam Man. They're at the top of the stretch. It's RTD. RTD turns home on top. Like Mike Mindale, Smiles for Miles, I Want to Score. Down the inside, Like Mike Mindale. Like Mike Mindale wins it. Like Mike Mindale, RTD, and Smiles for Miles in 2 minutes. Here they come. They're off. There goes GE's Olivia, quickest away off stride. Brett Mann's Fun toward the inside, rushing through John Harris into the first turn. GE's Olivia gets the lead. John Harris comes away second. Up on the outside, that's Kentucky Jean. Toward the inside, dropping back a bit, RD's Leading Lady. Then to the outside, that's Dr. Will and Eddie Davis. And they're on the move to go right up after the lead as they go up the back stretch. GE's Olivia. On the outside there, between horses, rushing up also is Kentucky Jean with Dr. Will, and Dr. Will makes the lead. Kentucky Jean back to second in 29-3. They move into the turn, and Dr. Will has the lead. Kentucky Jean now into second with G's Olivia back to third. In fourth is John Harris, who comes to the outside quickly there, and making a break went Hickory Hubby, and also being bothered there at the back of the pack was Zora J as they come to the half. Up front, it's Dr. Will. Dr. Will leads John Harris on the outside with Kentucky Jean toward the inside. It's about 2 lengths to GE's Olivia. Then there's a gap to RD's Leading Lady. The half 1 minute 3/5 as they move toward the back stretch. Dr. Will by about a half length over John Harris. Kentucky Jean is there, third, 2 lanes back, GE's Olivia. The rest are far back and out of it. They're midway up the back stretch. And Dr. Will continues to lead. John Harris on the outside, not gaining now. Waiting toward the inside, Kentucky Jean, followed by GE's Olivia. 3/4 in 1:31 as they go into the final turn. Dr. Will's got them jammed up. John Harris on the outside. Kentucky Jean continues to wait. Then it's GE's Olivia, about 3 lanes, gaining some ground. Is Hickory Hubby coming to the top of the stretch? Dr. Will and Eddie Davis, like he never left. He's drawn right away. It's Dr. Will in front. Eddie Davis, winning return here, scores by a widening 3 lengths over Kentucky Jean, way back. Hickory Hubby up for third, 201-1.
So the Dr. Will is making its first house call to the winner's circle in its first opportunity. 1-for-1 in the money. Dr. Will making its debut, a winning one at even money for Eddie Davis and Philip Mitchell, as he picks up the win, paying $4.260 across the for Kentucky Jean at $2.20 and $2.40. The six.
Here they come. They're off from the outside, trying for the lead. There's CR Cam with WD Walton, pocket chip toward the inside, and Elton R. They speed around the first turn. Elton R on the outside. Pocket chip toward the inside is second, with WD Walton dropping in third. Getting away fourth is Swamp Donkey. Then on the outside, CR Cam. Next comes Sometimes True, a gap of 2 lengths, Live Till I Die. The trailers are Remsheg Laddie and Engine Hanover. They go by the quarter with Elton R on top. Left outside, CR Cam, 28-3. It's Elton R. CR Cam on the outside, pocket chip in the 2-hole. Then it's WD Walton in fourth, 2 back. Swamp Donkey is next. After that, it's Sometimes True. Live Till I Die, the trailers, Engine Hanover on the outside, and Remsheg Laddie as they come by the stands. Elton R has CR Cam parked. The pocket chip, a good trip there, third. Then it's WD Walton coming to the outside, Swamp Donkey, followed by Sometimes True, goes back to the inside. Moving out is Live Till I Die. Then it's Remsheg Laddie and Engine Hanover, 57-4. They head toward the back stretch. Elton R continues to lead it. The lead is now 2 lanes. Toward the inside, Pocket Chip. Alongside of Pocket Chip, CR Cam. Swamp Donkey swings 3 wide. Down along the inside, with nowhere to go, WD Walton. Also following the 3 wide bid, Live Till I Die. 3/4, 128-1 into the final turn. Elton R with the lead. Back into second comes Pocket Chip, Swamp Donkey the far outside. Live Till I Die may as well go 4 wide now. They come toward the top of the stretch. Elton R, 2 back, Pocket Chip on the far outside. And getting off the rail there was W.D. Walton. They come through the stretch. Elton R down the inside, Pocket Chip. Elton R does it. Elton R in front. Very tight for the place. It's very tight between Pocket Chip and W.D. Walton for the place spot 58-1. They're off. There goes Mobile Net out for the lead. Off stride briefly toward the inside went Barry's Boy. Phoenix Sun also moves out with Bartlett toward the inside. And from the extreme outside, Power of Thunder, they speed around the turn. Bartlett with the early lead. Phoenix Sun between horses. 3 wide is Mobile Net. Getting in there fourth, Power of Thunder. Next comes Roy's Pocket, followed by Doc Martin's. 2 lanes back, Barry's Boy, and at the end, that Slider as they go by the quarter. It's Mobile Net who makes the lead. Phoenix Sun got away in second. Bartlett back to third, 28-1. They move on the far turn. It's Mobile Net leading it. In second is Phoenix Sun, followed by Bartlett in third. Dropping in there fourth was Power of Thunder. Next comes Roy's Pocket in fifth. Doc Martin's is sixth, and it's Barry's Boy Slider out from last. They come over toward the half. It's Mobile Net and Brett. They lead a length and a half. Phoenix Sun got away in second, 2 back. Bartlett is third. In fourth and coming to the outside, Power of Thunder. Doc Martin's covered up now, also out there, Slider. The trailers along the inside, Roy's Pocket and Barry's Boy. 58-1 into the first turn once again. On top and drifting out there, Mobile Net. Mobile Net, something went awry as they hit the backstretch. Phoenix Sun just inherited a 2-length margin. Up on the outside is Power of Thunder. Bartlett toward the inside. Then it's Doc Martin's. Next comes Roy's Pocket. They're midway up the backstretch. Phoenix Sun. Phoenix Sun under pressure from Power of Thunder. 3/4 in 128-2. Into the final turn. Phoenix Sun, Power of Thunder. Toward the inside, that's Bartlett with Doc Martin's right alongside. Then it's Roy's Pocket, followed by Slider. They come toward the top of the stretch, and Phoenix Sun clings to a short lead. It's Phoenix Sun with the lead. Outside, Power of Thunder coming on. Here comes Doc Martin's. Phoenix Sun digging in. It's Power of Thunder between them. Power of Thunder in front. Doc Martin's, Phoenix Sun third, 158. They're off. Da Best tries to lead O to be snappy. Bam Bambino from the far outside. Society Blues moves through at the rail as they go into the turn. Da Best gets the lead. O to be snappy drops in. Bam Bambino gets in there third. Trotting fourth is Society Blues. Next is Lincoln Rocket in fifth. followed by Action Traction. Come on, Baltic Song trails as they trot up the backstretch. Da Best leads it by a length and a quarter. Oh, to be Snappy got away in second. Bam Bambino got in there third. Society Blues is away fourth. Next comes Lincoln Rocket. Then it's Action Traction and Come On Baltic Song 30 and 4/5. An easy opening quarter for Da Best, who leads by a length and a quarter. Oh, to be Snappy sits right there. Two back Bam Bambino. Coming to the outside now is Lincoln Rocket, staying in Society Blues. Then it's Action Traction and Come On Baltic Song coming to the outside from last. As they trot over toward the half, Da Best has the lead. It's Da Best with Oh, to be Snappy second. Inside Bam Bambino. Then it's Lincoln Rocket, Society Blues, Come On Baltic Song, and Action Traction. 102 and 1. Into the first turn once again. Da Best continues with an easy lead. In second, that's still Oh, to be Snappy. Two back Bam Bambino. Lincoln Rocket coming alongside and getting up into third as they hit the backstretch. Da Best by 2 lanes. Oh, to be Snappy right there. 3-4 lanes further back. On the inside, Bam Bambino coming back for third. Lincoln Rocket dropping back fourth. Then it's Come On Baltic Song and Society Blues in 131 and 1. Into that final turn, 29 flat for the third quarter. Da Best with Oh, to be Snappy. Then it's 2 lanes to Bam Bambino, Lincoln Rocket, Come On Baltic Song at the top of the stretch. Da Best has the lead. It's Da Best drawn away by 2 now. Oh, to be Snappy cannot get there. It's Da Best. Da Best in front. Oh, to be Snappy and Bam Bambino. Here they come. They're off along the inside. Mr. Soulman tries to leave between horses. Bold Iowa far outside. Weary Willie as they go into the turn. Mr. Soulman, Bold Iowa. Inside there is Ruthless Cat. Weary Willie left out. Then it's Free State Folio, followed by C.J. Stone and Total Success as they go up the back stretch. It's Mr. Soulman with the lead on the outside. Trying to get in there, Bold Iowa can't do it. Ruthless Cat has it closed up, dropping in his Weary Willie fourth. Free State Folio away fifth. Then it's C.J. Stone, and the trailer is Total Success, 28 flat around the turn. And now from the outside, up to get the lead, Bold Iowa. Bold Iowa makes the front now. Mr. Soulman probably going to come back and retake as they come by the stands. Maybe not. Out front there by 2 or 3 now. After being caught out early is Bold Iowa. In second, Mr. Soulman. Then it's Ruthless Cat to the outside. Here comes C.J. Stone. Following C.J. Stone is Total Success. Then it's Weary Willie and Free State Folio. 57 for the half. They move around the turn toward the backstretch. Bold Iowa. Bold Iowa's got the lead. Mr. Soulman is dropping back. They hit the backstretch. Bold Iowa dropping right in there. Second was C.J. Stone outside. Total Success on the move. Moving up into fourth, Ruthless Cat. Forget Mr. Soulman. After that, the trailer's now on the outside. That's Free State Folio. The trailer after leaving Weary Willie. 127 into the final turn. They're after Bold Iowa. Total Success is up on the outside. C.J. Stone toward the rail. And then is Ruthless Cat. They're at the top of the stretch. Bold Iowa's got the lead by a length. Bold Iowa, Total Success on the outside. They're coming through the stretch. Here comes Total Success now. Total Success on the outside. Splitting horses, Ruthless Cat. 156 and 4.
Go out to Harrington, look at the winner of race 7, and sure enough, the Ruthless Cat did pick up the win. Brian Truitt, driving, training, and owning for victory. The pride of Whaleyville, Maryland. Ruthless Cat comes strong for the win, paying $34.40 for the upset win, 10-20 and 640. The 4, Bold Iowa, $3.20 and 280.
8th race field behind the gate moving up. We'd like to welcome all the viewers watching us tonight on the Racing Network. Here they come. They're off. There goes Commander Paul out for the lead. Tropic Night also leaves from the outside. That's Lennox Hanover. With the rail, PG Gold Seal moves through as they go into the turn. Tropic Night gets the early lead, but right up alongside now, moving strongly for the lead, that's Commander Paul. Commander Paul makes the front. Tropic Night is back to second. Up into third comes Lennox Hanover. PG Gold Seal got away in fourth. They move to the quarter. It's Commander Paul with a brief lead. Coming back up to retake is Tropic Night. Lennox Hanover is in there third, two back to PG Gold Seal fourth. Then it's Laugh As You Go. In behind Laugh As You Go, that's Ivan Vader. The early trailers are Kentucky Prince and Fox Ridge Art, 28-2 the opening quarter. As they come by the stands, Tropic Night back to the front. Commander Paul is racing in second with Lennox Hanover in there third. Coming to the outside, that's PG Gold Seal. Laugh As You Go right behind PG Gold Seal. Staying in Ivan Vader, third over Kentucky Prince. And the trailer is Fox Ridge Art in 58-1. They move into the first turn once again. On top is Tropic Night. Tropic Night leads with PG Gold Seal coming up alongside. In the two-hole there, Commander Paul right alongside is Laugh As You Go. Lennox Hanover is now back to fifth as they move midway up the backstretch. PG Gold Seal getting a short lead, pacing a bit roughly there. PG Gold Seal with Tropic Night. Laugh As You Go, a perfect trip in third. Back to fourth goes Commander Paul in 128-2. They're into the final turn. PG Gold Seal now. PG Gold Seal gets to the front. Left outside, Laugh As You Go. Dropping back is Tropic Night, followed by Commander Paul. They're at the top of the stretch, and PG Gold Seal leads it by 2.5. PG Gold Seal's moving away, and PG Gold Seal, another winner for Brian Truitt. Laugh As You Go is up into second. PG Gold Seal, Laugh As You Go up for third, Commander Paul. Ivan Vader gets fourth in 157 4/5. Here they come. They're off. There goes Tyler Trouble right out for the lead quickly toward the inside, Fortune Destiny. Then it's Dragon's Growl on the outside. Also moving up, Man 2 as they move on the turn. Tyler Trouble got to the front easily. Dropping in second, Dragon's Growl in front of Fortune Destiny. Man 2 is on the outside, moving up now. Then it's Lifestyler, followed by Subaruba, a gap of 4 lengths to Silent Beach, and FD together again trails as they go up the back stretch. Tyler Trouble with Man 2 coming strong. 27-4, and Man 2 from the outside is up to get a short lead, and Man 2 will make the front. Back to second goes Tyler Trouble. Now third is Dragon's Growl coming to the outside. Lifestyler, Fortune Destiny inside. Then it's Subaruba. The trailers are Silent Beach and FD together again. They come to the half. Man 2 has the lead. It's Man 2. Lifestyler up on the outside. Then it's Tyler Trouble. Covered up now is Fortune Destiny, back to fifth, Dragon's Growl. Then it's Subaruba. 3 lengths to the trailers, Silent Beach, FD together again. 57-1 around the turn, once again toward the back stretch. It's Man 2 with the lead over Tyler Trouble. Lifestyler is alongside. Dragon's Growl back to fourth. Subaruba now getting room, dropping back Fortune Destiny, and then coming to the outside from last, FD together again, and toward the inside, Silent Beach. They go to 3/4. On the outside, Lifestyler battling Man 2. Tyler Trouble sitting right there. 3/4, 126. And 2/5, they're midway on the final turn, Man 2 and Lifestyler. Tyler Trouble a close-up third. Then it's Dragon's Growl and Subaruba at the top of the stretch. Man 2 game. Man 2 leads it by a length out in the center of the track. Coming down the inside is Tyler Trouble. And Tyler Trouble is after Man 2. And Tyler Trouble draws away. Tyler Trouble, Lifestyler gets second over Man 2, 155 3/5.
Trouble, Eddie Dennis, Colleen Chambers with the win. Tyler Trouble coming in for its 4th win in 21 tries, 11 for 21 in the money, paying $760, $360, and $260. The 2 Lifestyler at $340 and $3. From Harrington Raceway, this 1 mile trot has a purse of $13,000. Winners of over $7,500 in their last 6. Jack Gallagher has the call.
They're off. Dr. Ernie leaves along with Lost Nickel. Son of a Bush is going to get away in third, followed by HT's Baltic. Cavacola takes back to last as they move around the first turn. Dr. Ernie. Dr. Ernie gets the lead. Lost Nickel finds the inside, second in front of Son of a Bush, third. Then it's HT's Baltic who's trotting in fourth. Another 2 back to the trailer. Cavacola as they go up the back stretch. It's Dr. Ernie with an easy lead. In second, Lost Nickel, followed by Son of a Bush, who trots in third. A length and a half back, HT's Baltic. The trailer is Cavacola. The quarter was 29 seconds as the field moves midway on the far turn. Dr. Ernie 2 lengths. Lost Nickel trots in second in front of Son of a Bush, who's third. Then it's HT's Baltic and Cavacola content to trail at this time as they come by the stands toward the half. Dr. Ernie and Brett, they lead it. In that second spot is Lost Nickel, still third, Son of a Bush, followed by HT's Baltic, and now Cavacola ready to move from last. The half was 59 seconds into the first turn once again. Dr. Ernie with an easy lead. In that second spot, Lost Nickel, followed by Son of a Bush. Alongside of Son of a Bush now is Cavacola. Out to follow Cavacola, or trying to come out there is HT's Baltic. As they go up the backstretch, Lost Nickel popped out of the 2-hole to go after Dr. Ernie. Lost Nickel and Dr. Ernie now are heads apart. On the outside, Cavacola with Son of a Bush, another 2 back to HT's Baltic, 3/4, 129-1. Into the final turn, Lost Nickel now from the outside. Getting to the front, back to second is Dr. Ernie. Cavacola is outside in third. Son of a Bush needs somewhere to go, and HT's Baltic at the top of the stretch. Lost Nickel and Jimmy King, they've gotten the lead now. They open up 2 lanes out in the center of the track. Lost Nickel trots for the wire. Lost Nickel with Cavacola coming on the outside. Lost Nickel in front. Cavacola and Dr. Ernie.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? A Lost Nickel has been found in the winner's circle here at Harrington Raceway. Jim King Jr., Albert Looney, congratulations picking up the featured race here from Harrington as Lost Nickel comes through for the win, as he does it with his 7th in 25 tries. 380, 260, and 220 was the payback. The 6 Cavacola at 340 and 2.
Here they come. They're off. There goes Hardly Rocked out for the lead. Also trying to leave Country Critter with Handsome John toward the inside is Lad. Into the first turn. Hardly Rocked quickly got the lead. It's Hardly Rocked with Country Critter toward the inside. Handsome John is on the outside third. Lad got away fourth. Another 2-3 lengths for the back. Cam Better is racing in fifth. Then it's Sharp Contrast. Hillview Robert, Pat's Cam is at the end as they go to the quarter. Hardly Rocked has the lead with Handsome John getting in there second. Country Critter is back to third with Lad fourth. 27 and 2. They go into the far turn. Hardly Rocked by a length and a half. Handsome John got in there second in front of Country Critter, who's third. 2 back. Lad is next, and it's Cam Better. The trailers are Sharp Contrast, Hillview Robert, and Pat's Cam. They come past the stands toward the half with Hardly Rocked and Eddie Dennis. They lead by 2. Handsome John is in second. Country Critter still third. Then it's Lad. Hillview Robert to the outside. Cam Better is staying in. Also out now is Sharp Contrast with Pat's Cam trailing. 56 and 4. They move around the turn toward the backstretch. Hardly Rocked has the lead. In the second position is Handsome John. Country Critter wants to come out from third in front of Hillview Robert. Lad is not gaining toward the inside, and it's Sharp Contrast. Trailers are Cam Better, and out from last comes Pat's Cam. They go by 3/4 and 127 and 1. Hardly Rocked continues to lead it. Handsome John sits second with Country Critter on the outside. Backing away, Hillview Robert. Sharp Contrast ducked to the inside, has pace, and needs somewhere to go now. At the top of the stretch, it's Hardly Rocked on top. Handsome John, Country Critter, and Sharp Contrast coming down the inside. They're coming toward the finish now. Hardly Rocked, Handsome John down the inside. Handsome John in front, Hardly Rocked, and Sharp Contrast.
Hold the phone. It's Handsome John Cimino in the winner's circle here at Harrington Raceway. Stephen Warrington and Daniel Warrington for Lloyd Arnold out of Wyoming, Delaware. Handsome John, its second win in 25 tries, 10 for 25 in the money. And speaking of money, it paid $520, $360, and $460.
There goes Pickpocket trying for the lead between horses Georgia Dragster, Major Anvil on the far outside as they go into the first turn. Toward the inside there, getting the early lead is Pickpocket, but here comes Major Anvil rushing up to get the lead. Major Anvil to the front. Georgia Dragster is on the outside. Pickpocket down toward the inside. Then it's Evolutionary War who got away in fourth. 3 lengths further back to Ideal Gypsy. Next is Tough Shuttle, then it's Winsome Winter and Shining Viking at the end. Quarter time was 28-4. They go into the far turn, and Major Anvil has the lead by about 1.5 lengths. Pickpocket got away in second with Evolutionary War now third. Parked is Georgia Dragster. Toward the inside, Ideal Gypsy. Then it's Tough Shuttle, Winsome Winter, and Shining Viking is at the end. They come past the stands. On the front, Major Anvil with an easy 2-length advantage over Pickpocket. Evolutionary War is there third. On the outside, hopelessly parked is Georgia Dragster. Then it's Ideal Gypsy. Coming to the outside, rushing up, Shining Viking. The trailers are Tough Shuttle and Winsome Winter. The half, 59-4, 31-second breather for that second quarter as they move to the back stretch. Major Anvil by 2.5 now. Pickpocket giving Feudal Chase 2 to 3 lengths back to Evolutionary War. Ideal Gypsy is next. Then it's Georgia Dragster. Tough Shuttle needs room. After that, it's Shining Viking and the trailer Winsome Winter, 3/4 in 1:30 2/5. Into the final turn, Major Anvil begins to widen now. The lead is 2.5, going to be 3. Major Anvil with a big lead. Here comes a move to the outside by Ideal Gypsy into second. They're at the top of the stretch. Should say Major Anvil is at the top of the stretch. Coming to the wire, Major Anvil by 5 or 6. Late move by Tough Shuttle and Eddie Jr. Major Anvil in front, Tough Shuttle and Evolutionary War. 201 and 2.
We're in the winner's circle here at Harrington Raceway. Out the 7, Major Anvil paying for the win here with Tough Shuttle and Evolutionary War. Steve Warrington, Eli Scott Jr. for Lloyd Arnold out of Wyoming, Delaware. As Major Anvil coming in for its second win in 10 tries, 4 for 10 of the money at 280.
They're off. There goes Smokin' Joe Cool trying for the lead. Solar Sabra from the outside. Lagatros between horses. Rainey's Dream. Into the turn they go. Smokin' Joe Cool and Rainey's Dream are up battling for the lead. There's Solar Sabra up into third. Lagatros gets away fourth. It's about 3 lengths. Super Cam gets away in fifth. Right behind Super Cam there in the 6th position is Packet for Glory. Then there's 2 lengths to the trailers. Oh So Fine. Our Scholar and High Hope Foxy is at the end. The quarter was 28-2. They go into the far turn from the outside. That's Rainey's Dream now. Rainey's Dream back up to get the lead. Back to second went Smokin' Joe Cool as they come past the stands on the way toward the half. Rainey's Dream leads it. Smokin' Joe Cool is in second. Solar Sabra dropped in there third. Lagatros now wants to come to the outside. Super Cam wants to follow Lagatros. Then it's Packet for Glory on the outside. Oh So Fine is next. The trailers are Our Scholar and High Hope Foxy, 59-3. They go into the first turn once again. On top of the field there by 1.5 lengths is Rainey's Dream. Smokin' Joe Cool in a good spot second. Lagatros continues up now third and going after the leaders. Solar Sabra back to fourth. Super Cam on the outside can't go with Lagatros. They're up the back stretch, approach 3/4. Rainey's Dream. Lagatros being called on out there. Toward the inside is Smokin' Joe Cool, followed by Solar Sabra. 130 and 4/5 into the final turn. It's still Rainey's Dream. Rainey's Dream, Lagatros, Smoke and Joe Cool with a good journey there, and then it's Solar Sabra coming to the outside now, getting room oh so fine. They're at the top of the stretch. They drive for the finish. Rainey's Dream out in the center of the track. Lagatros still trying. Rainey's Dream wins it. Rainey's Dream in front. Lagatros. Solar Sabra may have gotten third over Smoke and Joe Cool in 201 and 2.